You are the guy that's literally following me everywhere online.
If you're somebody that wants to be able to decrease your cost of acquiring a lead, the cost of making a sale, one of the things I want to be able to share with you today is something that I discovered after spending a lot of money over a big sample size on ads. And that's targeting strategies. One of the things that I realized is that while there is great merit and advantages in targeting broad, one of the things that I want to show you today in this video is how you can reduce your ad cost by about 66% by going specific. Question is, if you take a look at this campaign right here, why is it that this campaign, it only cost us $7.77 to acquire a result, whereas for this, it cost us $41.18 to acquire a result, even though it might be sending people to the same funnel. Today, in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how you can decrease your cost of acquiring a customer by going deep. Now, what do I mean by this? I'd like you to imagine that right now, in this circle, there are a lot of different interests, and all these X over here represents a specific interest. And a very common thing that marketers utilize is they will clump all these interests. Now, what are these interests? It could be people who like this following page, celebrity, influencer, book, software, right? So for example, this could be a person running an ad to people who like Tony Robbins and Robert Kiyosaki and ClickFunnels and Shopify. And they clump all of that in one campaign. But today, I'm gonna be showing you a complete opposite, which is if you were to run ads specifically to just this one interest, this one author, this one book, this one organization, this one software, I call this the Dream 100 ad. And today I'm gonna take you behind the scenes to this coaching session that I did to walk you through how you can utilize this strategy here. So rather than going broad, going specific, and how this ad targeting hack can reduce your ad cost by 66% conservatively. Let's begin.
And because of that, we got in touch with through an organizer, and he actually said, he's like, you are the guy that's literally following me everywhere online. And he invited me to speak on his stages. I spoke from all over Asia, Vietnam, all the way to Ireland. First person we have is Rolene. I actually saw this post a couple of hours ago. And basically she said, I completed the videos challenge a while back. I posted a video on role model of mine, vision of Mind Valley. And nothing happened, but 2 weeks later, he shared on his IG story. And after that, he invited Pauline to go for an upcoming seminar and to speak at the upcoming seminar. And I was interviewed by Vision himself. So by doing this, it shifted, first of all, the identity. If you've been on previous calls, from the Miss World to coach, and I think that's extremely powerful. Targeted followers from 309 to 311K, and this following is are the perfect target group. Okay, so love it. Okay, so one of the things that I mentioned, guys, is the power of Dream 100 ads. So whether you guys have been through the videos challenge or not, like literally on day 4, 5, and 6, one of the tasks is to be able to speak about either an author, thought leader, a celebrity, an organization, somebody that has a following. And the whole reason for that is essentially to get practice on how to run ads and target that specific person, author, or organization, or software, as well as their followers, right? So one of the reasons why we do that exercise is because this video over here could be an ad targeting people who like Mind Valley, right? So, and this is just one of the side benefits of shooting a video like this. And that's when you can you'll be able to get noticed by that person or thought leader if you do it right. So ultimately, this strategy over here is great for those of you who want to be able to target any type of pages or thought leaders or softwares and have a really good message to market match. Okay, I'm not sure if some of you guys know this story, but I believe that this will be a good time to bring this up. I don't think I've actually brought it up on this call before, but let me show you this. Okay, so as a result of doing this Dream 100 ad, about 2 years ago, there was this. How many of you here watched this movie, The Wolf of Wall Street? Raise your hand if you watched this movie, Wolf of Wall Street, right? Okay, so this movie, Wolf of Wall Street, is actually about this guy, Jordan Belfort. That's the real Wolf of Wall Street that Leonardo DiCaprio is playing. And in a podcast about 1.5 years ago, Jordan Belfort was on a podcast with this other guy called Meet Kevin. And on that podcast, about 45 minutes in, he actually says, for some reason, I don't know why that is the case, but everywhere I go, I seem to always see Peng Joon's ads. No matter where I go, I can't escape his ads. Now, what he doesn't know is because I have an ad that literally targets Jordan Belfort's page. That means if you don't like Jordan Belfort, you or the book, you will actually never see that ad, okay? So only if you actually like his page will you actually see that ad. You might even notice some of these books, they're still in its original shrink wrap packaging. You see this? Okay. Now, why do I have all these books over here? These books, they're all here because it's a great hook. So what does this mean? It means that if I wanted to target people who like Alibaba and Jack Ma, that's how I would start my video. That's how I start my ad, right? Which is basically top 5 lessons that I learned from Jack Ma, or that Jack Ma utilizes when it comes to selling online. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you what the 5 techniques are so they can utilize it if you want to be able to sell effectively online, right? If I wanted to target people who like Amazon, what do? I literally just start off with this. It's a great hook, right? Which is basically, if you're somebody that's looking to sell on through Amazon, then in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly 3 common mistakes that marketers usually utilize. So that's right. I literally buy these things to have it appear in a video for the first 3 seconds. And it pays off. Why? Because it's a great hook. Okay. So if you take a look at what Rolene did, it was just a video targeting people, who like Mind Valley. Now she posted on the page, but what if it could be an asset or an evergreen marketing asset that can be utilized again and again and again and again, right? So it's not about doing it one time. So that's why I've got, all these books on Tony Robbins and all these books over here. So I've got all these ads targeting these different either softwares or influencers or books. So here's what I'd like you to think about, okay, while we're on this topic. It means that if I wanted to target somebody who likes, say, drop shipping, right? That's how most marketers target people, targeting a specific interest. Oh, people like drop shipping. But it's going to be a lot more powerful if I targeted somebody that likes, say, Shopify. And can you imagine if at the start of this video, what do? It doesn't need to be a book. It could be a thought leader. It could be a software. It could be a specific page. What would I do? I would start off my video. I'll share my screen right now. And it literally starts off like this, right? It will start off with me being on this page, and it would say, if you are somebody that is either selling on Shopify or looking to sell on Shopify, then this video here is going to give you insights and clarity on how you can improve your profit margins and get more customers on Shopify, right? That's all I'm doing. So now it's like, oh, how does this person know that I like Shopify? And that is so specific. It's so targeted, right? That is what I'm trying to get you guys to think about. Doesn't need to be books. Doesn't need to be thought leaders. It could be magazines. It could be organizations. It could be softwares, right? If I wanted to promote any offer, I could be targeting people who like, let's say, if I want to target, somebody who goes to my content multiplier formula, free plus shipping funnel, it would be, well, how can I target people who like, for example, HubSpot, right? How can I go to HubSpot? Same thing here. What do? I would have an ad, right? Now, what does this ad do? It would be starting off by going to HubSpot.com, and I would literally start off like this. I would target people who like HubSpot, and it would be, if you are somebody that utilizes HubSpot, today I'm going to be showing you how you can significantly get more reach, get more leads, and convert these leads to sales when you understand these few different principles, right? So notice what I'm doing. I'm starting off this conversation with this very specific audience, okay? And that is what Rolene did. That's what I've been doing for a really long time, where it's very strategic. I have now, dreamed probably over 100 ads. And initially, it might be a pain to kind of roll these out, but you're going to realize that it's well worth your time, because the moment you do one, you do 3, you do 10, these are ads that you can utilize pretty much forever, because it's going to be evergreen. And that's why it's well worth your time. Okay, so I might have shared with you that story as well, or maybe I didn't. But this Dream 100 ad, let me tell you why it's so powerful. Okay, take a look at this.
Okay, so I want everybody here to give a huge, everyone stand up, come on, stand up, stand up. Give a huge round of applause to my good friend, Peng Joon.
Now that over here is the power of Dream 100 ads. Because I was constantly targeting him for years. This ad here that you guys are seeing was an ad, or rather, the ad that I was running targeting him and his audience was for about the last 5.5 years. And because of that, we got in touch with through an organizer, and he actually said, he's like, you are the guy that's literally following me everywhere online. And he invited me to speak on his stages. I spoke from all over Asia, Vietnam, all the way to Ireland, to countries that I broke into, and because of this. Okay, so that's the power of a Dream 100 ad. It's just, and why are they powerful? It's powerful because this is where you're targeting a super small targeted audience that has got a very specific message to market match. So it starts off with the hook, right? Because it begins with the organization, that person, that author name, that celebrity. And then after that, you bridge it to what it is that you do. You give them value. And then at the end, you make your offer. Here's the test. It's as long as you feel that they are followers because they follow this organization or person or author, then that there's a chance that their followers will also like your stuff. That's when this would be an effective strategy.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the behind the scenes to this coaching call. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below what your biggest takeaway is. And as always, be sure to smash the like button. It does help the channel out a little bit. And to subscribe to this channel if you want to be notified of future videos just like this one. Now, some of you asking me, how can I be part of this process? How can I ask you questions? How can I have you coach me or mentor me? We want to make sure that we are working with the people that's the right fit. You'll need to fill up a form. There's a link right below this video. Somebody on my team might give you a call to interview you to see if they're right fit for each other. And if you want to apply and see if you're a good fit, then all you need to do is click on this link in the description box below and my team will be in touch with you.